Is it a gun that sucks balls?
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome today.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Like dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
Still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll just kill some random dude.
His wishes blow.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Some witches decided to steal my semen and put it into a semen spell, but it didn't even work, and they got semen everywhere.
And on the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
So we'll do a group of Southern Stuttering Army vets with a religious bend, okay? And we'll all be in the same outfit.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, you can't just change the rules just because you don't like how I'm doing it. Welcome to Plotty Time. So just a few things for the correction crevice. I'm not going to go into everything we got wrong about immunizations and epidemiology.
What game? Of course, we did the game that was called
Division
last week, yes. Okay.
Yeah, obviously it was a division. But we were not sure about how smallpox worked, but apparently people aren't naturally immune. It's an inoculation that occurs about every 10 years.
Oh.
So if you haven't been inoculated for smallpox lately, you guys might want to get on that.
I thought it was almost extinct anyway.
Almost.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Almost. Unless you want to create a cocktail virus.
Like
Yeah.
every single game that uses virus anyway.
Mhm.
And then the other thing we got wrong, well, not wrong, but omitted by ignorance, was the Lexington Event Center in real life is actually called the 69th Regiment Armory. So it's a real building. It was just called something different in the game.
Well, it's good to know.
We all remember when we made those mistakes last episode,
do.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get to the stuff that everyone comes here for. What are we playing? What are we watching? What are we doing? And we'll start where we always start with Dr. Syintist. What's going on with you, buddy?
Well, what am I watching? Did you see the new Spider-Man trailer?
No.
I didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, good or
You
oh my
should-
god,
you
bad?
should stop and do it now.
Did you get excited?
A little bit. I watched it 20 times at work because I wasn't doing anything.
I didn't love the last one, Far From Home, where he was in Paris.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it was good. It wasn't terrible, but I didn't love it as much as the first one.
Well,
The first one was great.
I don't think I can spoil our trailer, so I'll just tell you what happens.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, he goes to Doctor Strange to try and cast a spell to make everybody forget he's Spider-Man,
Yeah.
because that happens
Okay.
at the end of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And something goes wrong, and then it shows a bunch of scenes of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man doing weird Doctor Strangey things. And then you start seeing other stuff, and then you hear Willem Dafoe's Demo Goblin or Green Goblin laugh, the little chuckle that he does in the first movie.
Oh.
And then a bridge starts destroying, and Dr. Octopus, Alfred Molina, shows up.
So,
Interesting.
And
in changing the past, he messed something up.
if you go back and watch, they show basically all the main antagonists from the Fox Spider-Man movies
Mm-hmm.
are, no, I guess they're Fox, Sony Spider-Man movies
Whatever.
are in the trailer, Electro and Sandman
Mm.
and the Lizard and Green
I'm
Goblin.
not sold.
So is this are they accepting that as part of Spider-Man's history, or is it a multiverse thing?
It's a multiverse thing, I assume.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, it's probably going to be good, and I know I'm going to watch it anyway. But didn't we just do this with the Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, which was amazing?
Yeah, but this is a MCU thing, so
This is more reality-based
Yeah.
multiverses.
yeah, duh.
So am I expected to believe that there's that whole Marvel Mystic section, with Doctor Strange and that whole
Mm-hmm.
the magic people? Is Spider-Man now part of that, or is he doing both? Or
I think it's just all one universe, man.
They just, they
was
coexist.
fucking-
Oh, you didn't watch Loki yet either, did you?
no, it's on the list. Oh, don't worry, I'll get to that. That leads into what I'm saying, but you go ahead.
That'll explain a lot more.
All right, so you watched the trailer.
So I watched that trailer, and then that made me watch the 5 Spider-Man movies, and that's what I watched this
Oh,
week.
Jesus Christ.
Nice, all 5 of them. I remember Spider-Man 1 through 3. I don't remember the Amazing Spider-Mans at all.
You don't realize how bad superhero movies were before.
Still are.
more than 3 years ago or 4 years ago.
I remember the first Spider-Man, the '02 one, being very good.
Yeah, it is.
Was it not? Or
But it's weird seeing it, like trying to pile all that stuff into 2 hours, and it's not like I don't know. It's weird. If you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
okay. Well, the only superhero movie I remember really hitting hard before that was what? Batman?
Probably.
Yeah, but Batman was it's on its own plane.
That's true. They could not have picked a better weirdo to direct those two Batman movies.
Seriously.
It was perfect.
Yeah, who doesn't want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in a Freeze outfit?
Well, that's when it got a little,
That was a little much, but
that was the
first
third
two,
one.
Yeah.
The first two were great. Honestly, go watch Batman Returns again. It holds up. It really does.
It does.
It's fucking weird. It is so weird. I can't believe my parents took me to that when I was a child.
Right?
It's so fucking weird.
But that's what I watched. I watched almost 13 hours of Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that's plenty.
There's a lot, yeah.
But I started a game called Close to the Sun on PlayStation. It's walking sim version of BioShock almost.
Walking sim BioShock.
Like you get a letter from your sister, and she's like on this super special science thing, and she's like, come help me.
Super special science thing.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
intense.
like Rapture, but it's not.
SSS. IT.
Yeah. And you go that you get a message from your sister, but when you get there, everybody's dead.
Is it like a prerequisite that a walking sim is just walking and maybe hitting a button to interact with some stuff? Like there's no action or fighting or
Oh, well, you run from things in this.
puzzles?
There's some guy trying to kill you that you
So
run
it
from,
sounds like a survival game, too.
sort of.
Survival walking run sim.
But you don't. There's some puzzle solving and stuff, but that's about it.
No.
It's
Okay.
good so far.
All right.
And I played Hades, which is just amazing. Everybody should play it.
Yeah, people say it's good. What exactly is it?
Chump Slap would like it. Poppascotch, I don't think has ever played a game like it that I know of.
He's still confused to what a roguelite is.
Well, that's
Roguelike.
exactly what it is. It's a rogue.
They have dungeons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Procedurally
know
made
stuff.
you
dungeons.
got it. Forget it. I don't even think you know.
Take that back.
But it's just like it's like an isometric version of Rogue Legacy, but better.
Mm-hmm.
That's about what I could do. I mean, I don't know.
Are you in hell? Like, is that the story? You're getting out of hell?
Yeah, you're trying to get out of hell.
Okay.
So you're a dead person.
No, you're Zeus's son, or not Zeus's son, Hades' son.
Hades' son.
So you're demigod.
Gotcha.
No, okay.
But it's good. It's just you go get stronger each run until you can try and finally get out. And
Oh, okay.
so I played a lot of that.
So you can get upgrades.
Yeah,
That
persistent
last
upgrades
forever.
and then
Yeah,
persistent
right.
then just pure dungeons. That's just like every other roguelike.
Fair.
Different
Okay.
weapons. and
Okay.
stuff.
I can dig it.
That's all I did. What about you, Poppascotch?
Oh, thanks for asking. Okay. I played some Call of Duty Zombies, but
Yeah, jerk.
Season 5?
I wasn't going to play. But then I saw they had the Stoner's Delight Pack 2, baby.
Get the fuck out.
And you
So
Oh,
not
yeah.
only did you pay, you paid $20.
Oh, yeah. I'm Googling it right now to find out what's in it. There's a tracer pack and a couple guns. I forget what the dude's name is.
Ooh, what's the tracers? They look like smoke.
They're purple and green.
Oh, that's what they were the first time.
I know, it's a little bummer. But there's a Fafar 1 blueprint called Space Fumes,
Oh, man, that sounds badass.
No.
an MP5 blueprint that says it's called Space Flight, and then a skin for Woods called Cannabush.
Cannabush. What was the last one?
Dude, if you want to just
Bushwhacked.
throw away
Bushwhack-
20 bucks,
Cushwhacker.
mail it to me.
Yeah, but you don't
But
give them
dude-
cool stoner shit.
Yeah. Are you going to give me a charm I can put on my gun that has a sloth hugging a bong?
Whoa.
I don't think you
I'd
will.
want one of those in real life.
You can only use one charm on each gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3D print
At a
that.
time.
3D print it.
And a sweet emblem of a skull bong freaking out. But Cannabush, the skin, is a dude wearing one of those gully suits, but it's weed plants and he's smoking the whole time.
Dude.
That's not going to give you away.
That's a good. Well, it's zombies. It's not multiplayer. I can't imagine doing it in multiplayer. Right? You just leave
Don't
a
be
trail of where you're running.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't get why people use the tracer bullets in multiplayer. It's dumb. I mean, it shows me where you're shooting from.
Yeah, that gives away your position pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I bought that, and then I played a bit, and then I stopped playing. But I did. I was on the road, so I didn't get much time to play games, but I did start my Resident Evil Village collectible run.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
I got through Lady D's castle so far, about 15
Lady
minutes
Dick?
into the 40-minute movie.
I would have ignored it too.
You were breaking up a little. I didn't hear what you said, so
Oh.
I just powered through it.
It's better that way.
So it wasn't a great joke?
No.
But yeah, so I'm going through the collectible run. I'm going to finish that, and then I got to do the speed run and stabbing run, which will probably be the same run.
What's a stabbing run? Do you have to only use a knife?
Yeah, you have to get through the game only using a knife.
That seems annoying.
I don't know how I'm going to do it with some of the bosses.
Sounds awesome. Well, this is what you do. Rotate counterclockwise and stab them in the back.
Oh, just kite around the arena swinging your knife.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, if I play the the mercenaries modes, which is like the mercenaries mode. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it, but it's like a section of a level, and you got to get to the end of it. It's like a gauntlet. You got to get to the end before the timer runs out, and you get evac, whatever. So if I get an S ranking on all of those, I unlock a lightsaber.
Oh, so it might be
that's
easier.
not a knife.
Yeah. No, but
Melee.
it's technically a melee weapon, so they count it.
That's so dumb.
It's technically
Dude,
a laser.
when you look at the trophy list for this game, it looks impossible. And then when you realize you can buy infinite ammo, and then that doesn't affect trophies, it gets very easy very quickly.
Yeah.
It's just as ridiculous as the Resident Evil universe is, they had to add a even more ridiculous lightsaber.
Well, dude, this is the game that way back in the 90s, and what was it, Resident Evil 2? They had a character named Tofu, which was a giant block of tofu that you played Mercenaries mode in.
Yes, that was much more believable.
Then a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least lightsabers aren't. I mean, tofu's not breaking physics rules.
It's a moving, walking, talking piece of tofu.
And how does that break physics?
I am not dying on this hill. Anyway, so what I watched. So, Supernatural episode count.
Oh, shit. That's what I
Last
came in
week-
for.
Yeah, I know, this is why people are tuning in now. Last week, I had 26 episodes to go. This week, I've got 18 to go.
Oh, I thought you'd be farther along.
Ooh, I thought he was going to stop at 8, and I was going to
I was on. I had a lot of. I'm gonna try and nail this week, or at least get very close.
Damn, that's pretty good.
18 40-minute episodes in a week. I think I can do it.
You could.
It's ramping up.
You have
Unless they
vacation
pull
days.
that shit where like the finale is like two-hour sections.
I don't think so. I think they're just normal episodes.
But I can't talk about it now because this might actually be
Spoiler.
Yeah.
spoiler.
Thank God.
When did it come out? The second half of 15, wasn't it like March? February? It was earlier this year.
It was this year or last year, yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
think
all
they hit a snag because they were going to release
Yeah,
part
COVID
1 and
screwed
2,
up
and then
everything with
COVID hit them, and then it got pushed. But anyway, that's my Supernatural count. And I watched one movie. Well, I watched a bunch of YouTube, but that doesn't count, obviously. One movie. Have you guys seen Last Shift?
Yes.
Maybe?
Lost Shift, the one that has
Last.
a pentagram for the...
No, no, god damn it. You're going to say something weird. No, Last Shift.
No, that's what it was. It looked like...
Yeah, there's a last shift, a lost shift, a last ship.
Lost Ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess I haven't
Oh,
seen it.
I just looked and there's 5 movies named Last Shift. All right, go ahead.
Now, this one's called Last Shift, and it's about a woman who's a rookie police officer, and she's in a police station for like the last night of its existence. All the people and all the shit has moved to the new station down the street,
Mhm.
Oh, I've seen
And
that.
Sounds familiar.
spooky cult shit starts happening.
Yep, I've seen that.
What'd you think?
I don't remember it, but I've seen it. So it couldn't have been that great.
No, I mean, it had some good spooks in it. Spooky moments in it. Let's make that
catchy.
very clear. That is only what I meant by saying that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember it at all.
I'll have to
If I
watch
saw
it
it.
again and see.
I completely forgot I watched something else on the plane that I forgot to mention last week.
Oh.
Have you guys seen on Netflix the new show Brand New Cherry Flavor?
I've seen it.
gonna watch that.
Well, I've seen it. I haven't.
It's like a
watched
limited series, right?
it. Yeah.
I've never seen something mainstream that slaps that hard.
Nice.
It is fucking weird, dude.
Cool.
What's it about?
It's about this woman who makes an experimental student film, and this Hollywood guy, this producer. It takes place in like the early 90s. So this Hollywood producer like flies her out and is like, "I want to buy your movie, and let's work on it together." And he ends up like basically fucking her over.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to this woman who turns out to be, I guess I could just say it. You find out in the first episode. She's a witch played by Catherine Keener, who puts a curse on him.
Oh, yeah. You see that in the preview thing.
Yeah, and then wild shit starts happening.
Sweet.
Wild shit.
Dogs
And she's got this like
living
dark
together.
past thing. It's awesome. Like, it's really good.
All right. I'll have to check
But it's
it out.
fucking
So it's spooky,
weird, man.
is what you're saying.
It's a little spooky.
Little spooky. Little spooky. There's some spooky moments in it, but it's mostly like Cronenberg, Lynchian, fucking weird.
That sounds good. All right.
I thought you'd be into that. But that's all I got for this week. So how about you, Sir Chump Slap? What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
What I be doing? I played a little bit more of Metro Exodus. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Feels like Fallout in Russia. Probably said that last week, but
Not as intricate as Fallout, though.
what do you mean?
Like RPG.
Oh, no, you don't have, like, stats and shit, but no, it's like just the vibe is Fallout-y, because, I mean, it's
Like a
a
post-apocalyptic
Fallout,
world.
yeah. And you're just looking for shit. That's what all I do.
I can see that. Is it so? It's more open world than the other ones. Well, did you? I don't know if you played the other ones.
I never played the other ones, but I assume like it.
They were pretty linear, the one I played.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Dr. Scientist, you and I both played Last Light, I believe,
Or, yeah.
and that one was pretty darn
Dying
linear.
Light?
Dying Light?
No, I think it's Last Light. Dying
Alright.
Light's its own game.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. You just get out of the metro and you're just on a train, and then the first stop, it's a bunch of shit you can look around, do stuff. I'm on to the second stop now, but I turned it off before I got there, so I don't know what happens.
Okay.
Also played some Superliminal.
Ooh, what's that?
It's a puzzle game.
Is it the perspective one you talked about?
Yeah, the
last week?
perspective puzzle game.
What do you think? You still into it?
Yeah,
Still
it's
good?
fucking pretty awesome. Real Portal vibes to it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Give it a try, because some of the puzzles are you're like, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, that's so stupid, but fucking awesome. You're like, how the hell did? Oh, that's how you do it.
I feel like you just explained slappers to everybody.
Fair enough. That's what it's like. It slaps pretty hard, but it's like dreams instead of like you're not getting tested. You're just somehow going into deeper levels of dreams. I don't know. It's really good. Give it a go if you like puzzlers.
Superliminal, right?
Superliminal.
Is it on sale?
It's on
Okay.
sale until September 1st,
Which is
I think.
a week and a
It's
half
part
ago.
of the big indie sale. It was part of the big indie
Yeah,
sale. But I also watched some stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Well, like what do you think? What kind of stuff you watch? What's up?
I watched What We Do in the Shadows season 1 and 2 again. Getting pumped for season 3.
It's so fucking good.
It is. It's classic. I don't know. There's not much more to say about it. Watch it.
I can't get over when they's like the I thought the episode started out very weak, but it was like the email chain curse one. And he's like, "Oh, so curses are fake. I've met Babadook." He's like, "You met one Babadook."
Yeah.
Like that
I just
changed-
saw that. You
Yeah,
were watching it when
saw that little section. It's fucking weird.
It's so I love that part. It's
I
so
only
great.
watched the first couple episodes of that, but the motion vampire is just amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so fantastic.
The last one
And
I watched was when he met the other motion vampire at work.
Oh, yeah. Where she's just crying all the
Yeah.
time and stuff. It's so good.
and she like keeps one-upping him with shit that happened to her.
Yeah.
Every
It's
time
so-
he says
yeah.
something, she's like, "Oh, but my dog died."
I saw the one where he gets a promotion. He's like, now people have to listen to me. So good.
Oh, yeah. And I won't spoil it, but it's pretty funny how that turns out.
I watched Onechinbara the movie.
What?
Yeah. It's on Tubi. You guys hear of Tubi?
I've heard of it. Never fucked with it,
No,
though.
I never heard of it.
It's free, and it's got some crazy out there movies but there's commercials in it. But
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but if it's the only place to get it,
yeah, where else are you gonna find like Onechinbara? Which wasn't
Didn't
good.
we talked about this. Didn't they make like 4 of those movies, like live action movies?
Might have. Yeah, it was definitely live action.
Was it based on the game?
Yeah. Really bad effects. Like when she's just swinging around with her
I
samurai
didn't
sword
expect
shit.
good ones.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I expected a masterpiece. I don't know. I was let
It
down.
was all right, but not good.
It was all right, but not good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess that does make sense.
I mean, yeah, it's not something I'd say like, yeah, maybe you should go out and look for it.
Oh, Onechinbara. It's just called Onechinbara the movie.
Yeah. I watched Space Truckers. You guys ever see this one?
Was it better than Onechinbara?
Equal.
It sounds very familiar.
It's got Dennis Hopper, Steven Dorff. It's about
How have I not seen this?
I don't know. It's about truck delivery, like not truck delivery, but it's like a trucker in space who's delivering some top secret shit and finds out there's killer robots in his delivery
Oh, Jesus
and how he
Christ.
deals with it.
So it's like iRobot in space.
It's no, because iRobot was okay.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, but this you know how they have like those big rings in space that you could just like walk around, like because of gravity, you could just go. You're always right side up, but it's a big ring, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sure, that spaceship design.
Yeah.
That uses
They tried.
yeah.
They put a couple scenes in something like that, and you could tell it's just people trying to like hang on for their life up in the top where it's tilted.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's so good.
Centripetal force, that's the word I was looking
Yeah,
for.
but it's like it looks like it's from the 80s, but it's like 97.
Oh, it's the best.
I know. It's worth watching just to see those scenes like in the restaurant and shit that have that stupid floor. But oh god, you guys are gonna love this one. Let's get into the slapper of the week. Slaw.
Ooh.
Slaw.
Is it about...
Do we get a spelling?
No.
No.
SLAW.
Okay.
Yes.
Nah, that's what I was gonna.
I was going to say it's like the blob, but it's coleslaw.
Fuck, I had a coleslaw. Okay.
That's why I jumped in right away.
All of mine was coleslaw based. Let's say it is about a man who loses his farm because he won't sell his cabbage to Big Slaw.
No, but it is coleslaw related.
Oh, how could it not be?
It's a really
what other
bad.
slaws are there?
It's a really bad Saw parody with coleslaw. It's about this rich.
Explain more. Explain more. Explain yourself.
Yeah. Well, they said it's a Saw parody, but it's not really. I don't understand. It's this rich family who they're just out having a good celebrating their birthday, and these people piss them off. They get kicked out of a restaurant. So they kidnap a whole bunch of people and put them in like, I guess it's like Saw fucking puzzles, but they just killed a bunch of people. And there's coleslaw. I fucking don't know why, but
Okay.
it's part of the whole thing. They love coleslaw. Like this guy walks around just eating coleslaw all the time.
It's like Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11 where he's always eating something in every scene, but it's coleslaw.
Yeah. Yeah, and they dump coleslaw on people. This one guy like has to eat so much coleslaw or else he'll drown in it, and then his stomach explodes. You know, shit like that.
Nice. Kind of like the fat guy in Saw.
No, 7.
7, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that'd be worse than spaghetti.
Yeah, cabbage really fucking.
Oh, yeah, that would fill you up.
It's a lot of fiber. That's a lot of roughage.
So there it is. Don't watch it because it's a horrible fucking movie, but I had to find something slappy.
So how? I feel like often though, when you do pick a slapper of the week, you say you should watch it.
Yeah.
Like it's a rare thing. You have done it before, where you said this is the slapper of the week and it's trash. Don't even bother.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like it's less often than your recommendation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens, and movies this bad, they require a parental advisory.
You're creating a universe where slappers can be bad.
Well, yeah, they're like westerns, Some are good, some are bad. Horror movies, some are good, some are bad. It's its own. It's a genre. It's not a liking thing,
It's just all part of slap culture.
Yeah, it's a culture, and sometimes you get some bad apples.
Do we have a name for your legion of slap fans?
I'm thinking slap addicts, but
I was gonna say slap heads, but
slap ass. The Chump Slap Association,
Yeah.
aka Slap Ass. We'll workshop. We'll come up with
We'll
something.
figure it
We'll
out.
workshop. Yeah, we'll workshop. But now that we've got through all that, how about we get into video game news / stuff?
That's so annoying. We gotta stop doing that.
We have a shitload of games that were released, or I'm sorry, games that have release dates now.
Oh yeah.
Due to Gamescom, and we're gonna go in order here. Halo Infinite is releasing December 8th, 2021.
I wish it was on PlayStation.
All right, didn't care. Go on.
Second one, Horizon Forbidden West. We just recently mentioned that it was going to get pushed to 2022.
Yeah.
Well, now it has a release date of February 18th, 2022.
I'll still wait for it to go on sale, even though it'll probably be good.
I don't know. The longer it takes, the less I want to play it.
I wish I couldn't agree with you, but you're right.
Right?
Like I don't even know if I want to play Grand Theft Auto 6. That's a lie. I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto 6. But yeah, I get mad. Like I don't even know if I'm going to buy the next Fallout.
Yeah. I probably won't, but I will,
Of course, we both will. And then Saints Row came out of nowhere, and they're releasing a new game on February 24th,
new one?
2022. Yeah, brand new, they're saying.
Wow.
What's that, 7? 8?
That is officially in the main canon, I think 5.
Okay.
But they were like spin-offs.
Yeah, it's true.
But I saw the opening trailer. It looks... we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Fair enough.
And then the other announcement, this is not a specific date, but I thought you guys would enjoy to hear that Blasphemous 2 is coming in 2023.
Yeah, I saw that.
Interesting.
So long. It's so far away, though.
I know. I don't even remember the first one already.
You played it like 2 weeks ago. But other news, do we want to get into the OnlyFans saga that's been going on?
If you want.
Yeah.
I already mentioned it, so we're going to do it. For those of you not paying attention, OnlyFans announced that they would no longer, this was back on August 19th, they would no longer be allowing explicit material on their site starting October 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people complained, and then on August 25th, they reversed that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They said...
That's basically what happened.
I guess they tried to play it off originally like credit card companies wouldn't work with them.
Well,
Yeah.
they probably might not have, but
Yeah, they would.
all you had to do was like, hey, you're not going to get as much business. And they were probably like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we'll pay for it.
It's not like there aren't pornography websites that take credit cards. I don't know how this is a thing anymore. You know what I mean?
I heard it was because they didn't want to be pornography adjacent at first, and then
OnlyFans, it's all they are.
now
That's
it's
what I
it
thought,
was
too.
supposed to be.
It'd be like what happened to that other service that existed and got rid of. I can't even think of what it is anymore because it's not even a thing anymore.
Vine?
No, there was the one that they got rid of.
Pornhub got rid of amateur shit,
No.
something like that.
It was like a social
Unverified
media
things
thing.
or
It
something.
was like OnlyFans, but
I don't know. Oh, porn fans.
you're not helping.
No, I'm not.
But they released a statement saying we have secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community and have suspended the planned October 1st policy change. OnlyFans stands for inclusion and will continue to provide a home for all creators. I think some of their more popular creators were like, fuck this, and went to other OnlyFans clones.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, shit, well, this is going to keep happening, huh?
Yeah, who the hell uses it for non-pornography?
There's a lot of people, actually. But
Is that you?
why when I can get free porn?
I don't use it for anything. We do have a Plotty Time OnlyFans. I registered our...
Did you really?
Yeah, I registered our page, but I've never done anything with it. I just registered it so no one else could take Plotty time.
Nice.
I don't know what kind.
You can see.
I don't know. I just did it. All right. I didn't think that was a real threat. All right. I just did it.
Fair enough.
I was there for other unrelated reasons.
I was in it for other unrelated reasons that you had to have an account for. Doesn't matter what. But now there's a Plotty time OnlyFans. All right.
All right.
Nice. Go sign up.
I'm gonna put I'll just put a picture of Chump Slap on it, or no, we can't have his pictures on the internet. I'll link it to the store or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, other piece of news that really quick. There's two pieces of small news that came out. Remember we mentioned last week the new PlayStation model that was getting released?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The one with
That
the
just
new
got
screw.
snuck into stores. Yeah. The thing that they found that someone had ripped one apart and found that the difference is that the new model has a smaller heat sink.
Oh, that's smart.
Which is nice, but it actually runs a lot hotter.
Yeah, it's gonna run hotter if it has a smaller one.
Yeah.
And they
why it's
lost
smart.
2/3 of a single pound off the thing.
Whoa.
Wow, how big is it?
It's fucking heavy.
It's fucking big, dude. It's a big.
Yeah.
It's the centerpiece of the room.
Yeah.
I meant the heat sink that they lost 2/3 of a pound.
Oh, it's big.
Oh, the whole thing lost 2/3 of a pound.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, not the whole.
I thought you meant the heat sink lost 2/3 of a pound. I was like, that's a pretty big heat sink.
A fucking solid pound for a heat sink. That's nuts.
That's what I meant. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you're right. You're right to question that. I worded it incorrectly. But the other piece of news, there's a rumor, bullshit rumor that I know Chump Slap's going to be excited about.
Oh, already am.
Ooh.
Norman Reedus has announced that he's in
God.
negotiations for Death Stranding 2.
I just read about that before I came on here.
So you got to finish the first one before that comes out.
I know. It's going to be annoying.
So, are you excited for Death Stranding 2, or are you insanely excited for Death Stranding 2?
Well, as all my fans know, I'm chomping at the bit. This is... Whew. I'm speechless.
Obviously.
Quite some enthusiasm there.
You should have seen his face.
Man.
It was Tumblr I was thinking of, by the way.
Oh.
You don't even remember it exists because it's just not a thing anymore.
Oh, it's still there.
I said you don't remember it exists. I didn't say it didn't.
What are
exist.
people doing on Tumblr these days? Isn't that
Not
blogs
porn.
or some shit? Not porn. Or porn? More porn?
No, they couldn't do it anymore. Remember they got rid of it.
No.
No, I don't. But I don't keep up with Tumblr news, so what can I say?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Anyway, that's going to do it for Video Game News / stuff. So how about we get into the games, guys? How does that sound?
I guess we wasted enough time. Let's do it.
Yeah,
We
let's
did
do it.
talk a lot. So this week, we're playing a game where we're going to ask the question, can a bald guy with a prominent barcode tattoo be the best super spy assassin in history?
Yeah.
That's right. We're doing Hitman, Codename 47.
Woo.
Sexy.
It was released November 19th, 2000. Less than a year, guys,
Damn.
before 9/11.
That is.
Oh, I was confused there for a second. I was like,
Listen.
that's like 20 years ago, bro.
Just to take you back in time a little bit, the #1 song on the radio,
Mm.
Independent Women Part 1 by Destiny's Child.
Ah, such a good song.
Independent Women Part 1.
That's
Guys
exactly
are
how it
so
goes.
fucking. it's amazing sometimes.
Can you guys figure out what the #1 movie is?
Independence Day.
I was gonna say that. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
No, it was How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
Oh, damn. That was 2000, huh?
An average cup of coffee costs $1.96, which today is equal to about $3.11.
I still haven't drank a cup of coffee in my life.
You're an
Man,
idiot.
You're missing out, son. It was released for PC, developed by IO Interactive, and published by IDOS Interactive. It is a single-player stealth game
Ooh.
written by Morton Iverson, and holy shit, this is a tough one, Peter Gehellerup.
Got it. Nailed it.
Boom.
There's a G and a J right next to each other. It's very confusing. But
He's heating up.
this week, Sir Dr. Scientist.
Yep.
I said Dr. Scientist.
I know.
You picked it this week.
Yeah,
So how about
I
you
did.
tell us a little bit about what this game's all about?
It's a stealth game where you play an assassin.
Ooh, and Plotty Time hates stealth games.
They hate playing stealth games, but do they like the story? We'll find out.
Oh,
Ooh, good lead in. We're using that as a bumper. boy.
Well, it starts out, you are playing the titular Hitman, who is just known as number 47, Codename 47.
Give himself a name, though.
What was it?
Tobias Reaper.
Oh, that's later.
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, you give yourself a name, too. It's called Chump Slap, but...
Shut up.
Yeah, don't. You're gonna break the fourth wall. Not gonna.
And I don't know if this is your first conscious thought, but you just wake up in the middle of a sanitarium.
Cool. It's a good question.
Like, have you been there for a while or not? I don't know. You don't know this, but a voice over the speakers are like, "Hey, you got to get out of here. I'll help you get out. Do this." And then it's kind of like a training tutorial mission of escaping this sanitarium with a guy helping you over the loudspeaker, which we've done in games before.
Yes.
Yeah. This is old hat.
And eventually you get out. That's basically it. Kill a couple people, steal some stuff, dress up, teach you the ins and outs of being a hitman. So boom, flash forward to a year later, Hong Kong.
Oh,
Interesting.
You work for a company known as, this is a very blah name, the International Contract Agency.
Ah, of course. ICA.
Yeah.
gotta keep it boring, I guess.
If you have
No one asks any questions.
If you have a clandestine agency, would you really care if it was boringly named? You're not making business cards. And if you had a choice between International Contract Agency and Assassins Are Us, who are you going with?
Well, what if someone intercepts a communication and it says Assassins Are Us? They might throw up some flags.
I think that International Contract Agency would also throw up flags.
No, it kind of makes me think of like people building roads.
You're just making shit up now to be contrary.
Maybe.
But anyway, you get a message from the International Contract Agency.
Sure.
With a hit, because that's what your job is now. You're an assassin.
Damn.
Which is weird that someone with no past would just be hired by this agency. But whatever.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it could be an undercover cop or something. But
Ooh.
No, you got the
they don't seem like a very good assassins agency anyway.
You got the tattoo. That's all it takes.
I know someone with that tattoo. Maybe he's an
Yeah,
assassin.
he's probably an assassin. Keep it on his
Yeah,
DL, man.
be careful, dude. Don't get into any shit there, Dr. Scientist. We need you.
Can I get that as a ringtone?
We need you.
That would be good.
Anyway, your first contract is a man named Li Hong, who is the leader of the Red Dragons triad, which this has got to be the 15th or 16th game with the triads in him.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, yeah.
common thing.
Absolutely.
As always, they're too strong to just take out the guy by himself. You got to weaken his influence on the whole city before you can actually take him down. Just so you can kill him and get out, which, whatever. I'm not going to argue with it. They send you to do some stuff. You kill a negotiator and blame it on the rival gang, the Blue Lotuses.
Oh, make it look like a triad war.
Yeah. Then you kill some other Blue Lotuses, blah, blah, blah. And you frame the Red Dragons. And then apparently that's enough to make Li Hong vulnerable and you able to escape after you kill him. So you're like, all right, time to hit the big targets. And
I love how you kill him.
well, you go through this whole thing of getting a safe combination from a prostitute who's trying to become, I guess, get out of Hong Kong. And it gives you a jade figurine, which you trade to some guy for some poison, which you think you'd go equipped with the poison if you were an assassin. But
No, you don't
whatever.
go with anything and you just get it there.
Yeah.
That's how assassins do.
But you dress up as this is absolutely crazy. You dress up as the cook and you make the food with the poison in it and you hand it to the guy. And then his bodyguard, I guess, is just like, no, I eat first. And he eats it.
Oh, yeah.
Dies almost instantly. He's like, oh, that's good.
So, is this the type of thing we can expect in a Hitman? I've never played any Hitman games.
Neither have I.
Me neither.
Okay, so I think later in the series, what I worked with is you'd have situations here where the sex worker assists you, and you take this weird, crazy, roundabout way to kill somebody.
Yeah. I don't know if I assume that there's more than one way to kill each person.
Yeah, I got that too. Like, you could
But
do other things, or you could get to the safe in a different way by talking to someone else.
Yeah, or
You know what I
maybe
mean?
in this old enough Hitman that there's only one path you can take. But
Yeah, I'm sure there's like stealth ways, and
Yeah.
you could just go guns blazing.
the movie I watched, it might not have all the communication you have with your higher ups. But
Yeah, I watched the movie that just to pause it and read all this
yeah,
stupid
that
shit.
was annoying. So I just read the wiki. Well, anyway, the taste tester immediately falls over, and Lee Hong takes off. But you eventually catch him and kill him. And then, like a real badass, you escape on his speedboat.
Is Lee Hong the fucking the thumb in a red robe? He just looked like a thumb. Like he had no neck. He was just a big, goofy dude. Was that him? Did he shoot? You just shoot him in the restaurant?
Yeah, I think so. He runs away
Oh,
right
yeah,
after
yeah.
you eat. Yeah.
Yeah. So what the hell was...
Isn't that the...
There's no point
No,
in
it's a
fucking
later
doing anything.
No. I guess it was to try and make it easier for you to get out of there. But whatever.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
So that go ahead.
Did the versions you guys watch have the flashbacks?
Yeah, after like each assassination.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd get like a weird half awake thing where people are, I don't know, studying you or looking at you or something like that. They just show you
Just
like little
talking
pieces.
about
Yeah, just like shadow figures.
Yeah.
because I guess you obviously don't remember your past.
Yeah.
But you get out, and then you get a, hey, good job, bro. We got a next mission for you. You know, like, all right. And it's a drug lord named Pablo Belisaro Ochoa.
Nailed it.
Bam.
Yeah. Perfect.
And,
This has my favorite roundabout
oh, yeah, this is,
step.
first
You know
they drop
exactly
you
what
off in the
it is.
middle of a jungle.
Yeah, like
Right.
we don't know exactly where he is.
Yeah.
You'll find him.
But there's a plane that crashed with a golden idol. Go find that.
Oh, yeah, that was great. The golden statue just like laying outside the plane.
Yeah, it's
No
not a big
bodies
plane
or
either.
nothing.
This is the hardest fetch quest I've seen.
It was a very tidy plane
Sometime.
crash.
And yeah, and it's a small plane. It must have been like a drone. But anyway, you go to that plane, get the idol, and you take it to a chief of the. Oh, I didn't write down the name of the whatever
Yeah, I don't know.
of a native village.
When you first show up at the village, like one of the natives is like, "Oh, it's a very nice gold statue.
Yeah,
You should show it to the chief." Like he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, and they
Right,
all speak
right.
perfect English.
Yeah, well, that's
Well, I mean,
Trash.
they spoke English, but their voice acting was oof.
it's
No,
great.
this was an early time for video game voiceovers. Like they weren't going to be good. They're still learning how to do it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
all right.
So you show it to the chief, and he's like, "Hey, my bro was kidnapped. I guess, whatever. Go save him. He has information on how to get into the drug lord's house without getting caught."
Secret entrance.
Yeah. So you go and you go save this guy, and he tells you, "Hey, there's a secret passage, but you have to be aware of Tezcatlipoca."
Ugh.
The giant
This
jaguar.
is-
Yeah, which is just a giant jaguar.
Is that the guy you save on the bridge? And he's
Yeah.
being held by like what, cartel guys?
Yeah, I guess.
I
I
assume
guess
they
they
were
were
cartel guys.
Pablo's guys.
Yeah.
Is Pablo like the just generic drug lord name because of Pablo Escobar?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd assume it's just. Oh, you need a cartel god in fucking Colombia.
Is there a Pablo who isn't a drug lord?
Petey Pablo.
Pablo Honey from the Jerky Boys.
Wasn't that a Radiohead album?
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it was Radiohead.
So
but-
I think that in the later Hitman games, and a little bit in this one, they do sort of missions that are based on movies or analogs from like popular entertainment. And this was the Scarface guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he says fucking say hello to my little
Yeah.
friend when he
That's the
finds-
name
Yeah.
of the mission when you fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like a mix between Pablo Escobar and fucking Pacino.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Anyway, you have to get around this giant jaguar, and you do it by capturing a pig and killing it and sacrificing it to the jaguar. Whatever.
Oh, it was so good. You looked like such an asshole running through the jungle with a fucking pig under your one arm.
Yeah.
Like the
call it a
carrying animation.
They call it
was
a
just-
jaguar, but it's obviously
Yeah.
a cheetah
Yeah, right?
because it has spots all
I
over it.
didn't think it looked like a jaguar.
Are jaguars always black? Or can they be multiple colors?
I don't know.
And even black jaguars have spots. They're black on black spots.
That's deep, Mo, bro. That's
true.
real deep.
It's weird.
Just called you Mo.
He did.
Oh, my favorite Simpsons character. Thank you.
Looking up jaguar colors. Not putting anything in the goddamn crevice.
So you put the pig down, the jaguar eats it and just lets you walk right around.
Mm-hmm.
And then you climb through, I guess, a sewer way into the drug lord's compound.
Didn't look very hidden.
No.
Just
And you kill some guards, some blow gets done, and you kill Pablo.
oh my god, this killing of Pablo was so bad.
It says most jaguars have tawny colored fur with black rosettes. So it might have been they tried to make a jaguar, but it just graphics were bad and it looked like a cheetah. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh.
You were saying about this murder of.
Yeah, you said it was terrible.
Oh, the video I watched, she just like, say hello to my little friend. And by the time he gets that out of his mouth, the guy just walked behind him and slit his neck.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so dumb.
I guess the sneak feature didn't work that well.
Oh, so you just sneak in broad daylight right in front of people?
Yeah, so that's why these things look so weird, because you go behind someone, then you hit the sneak, then you hit the button to assassinate them. So it's kind of like you're running around, crouching, and then murdering.
The movie I watched, the guy used like a mod to move the camera around to get different angles.
Oh, neat.
But anyway, you kill Ochoa in a spectacular fashion as you want. Then you blow up his operation because that's also part of your mission for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And then you, like a boss, escape on a plane.
Yeah, but then when you kill him, you find a note that says some shit about
47. I forgot about that. After you killed the first guy and the second guy, they both have notes on about a secret thing they were in.
Like they're fucking pen pals.
Which made me realize I got to stop carrying around the notes with the secrets I have.
Yeah, I know, right? In case I get killed.
If anything, this is a warning.
Yeah.
Yep.
No secret notes on your person.
And then you escape.
Yeah, you steal a plane.
And then they're like, hey, you're doing a bang-up job murdering people. Here's your next target. Whose name is Franz Fuchs. He's an Austrian terrorist, which is so 80s. It's in the 2000s.
Yeah, I guess he had to.
Well, he does hate peace summits.
Yeah. And he's planning on detonating a bomb. So your job is to kill him and steal it.
Yeah, why? Why not just get rid of it?
I don't know. You seem to be doing other unnecessary things in your assassin work.
Yeah.
But you don't have good bosses, so they probably undercharge for what you do.
Was it like you have to kill this guy, but was there optional things? Like
I don't know if it was an option or if it was actually part of the mission.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
But they show that you kill somebody in a sauna on the way up to this, which is...
Just crank it up and hold the door shut.
Yeah. The guy dies in like 3 seconds. I can't breathe. Plop.
Damn.
But you eventually go through all these things in this hullabaloo, and you eventually get up to the apartment where Franz Fuchs.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Yeah, same thing.
Franz Fuchs and his others are, and you kill him because that's your job.
Mm-hmm.
And you find the bomb.
Oh, but you need the bomb case from that room.
Yes.
I was like, oh, he found the bomb while he killed the dude? No, it's just the case.
Just the case. You got to put the bomb in the case.
Yeah.
But you also find he has 2 letters.
Mm-hmm.
One from Pablo and one from Li Hong about the project they were on, and something's happening.
Yep.
At least he didn't have him on him. It was in his place he stayed.
In his hotel room.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know exactly how you escape here because all I wrote down was out ski. But whatever.
You grab the bomb, you run out the door, the fucking metal detectors go off, and a car just pulls up and picks you up.
Yeah, all right.
It was weird. I didn't understand.
Yeah, it feels like it should have been the first one you did.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, you finish that, and then you get your next mission from ICA.
Where's this one at?
Romania?
Rotterdam.
Yeah, the last one was in Budapest. This is in Rotterdam. And it's kill Arkadis Jurgarov, a.k.a. Boris. We're just going to call him Boris.
Boris, right. We'll just use Boris. That's fine.
Before you do that, they're like, hey, we found something weird. The other 3 targets and this guy all served in the same French Foreign Legion.
Huh.
Which is just the weirdest
Why
random thing to throw in a video game.
In a fucking French Foreign Legion. I don't
They
know.
were so selfless, and then they all became super criminals.
I guess war changes you. I guess,
I
or lack
guess.
thereof.
But how long ago were they in the French Foreign Legion, and which war were they been in?
I don't know. They don't go into detail.
Desert Storm?
Yeah, that's all I could think of. Maybe like the Falklands.
I don't know, man. Shit's crazy.
Or that Russia shit that was going on in the 80s.
The French Foreign.
The Cold War.
Was that actually the Falcons? It might have been the Falcons.
I don't know. It could have been. There was a bunch of shit.
Oh,
Those
France
Ruskies,
had
the
their fingers in a bunch of pies.
Yeah. Yeah, the French Foreign Legion too. It's weird, but whatever. We'll take it as that. But the weird thing on this guy is they don't know exactly where he is, so you got to figure it out.
Oh, they never know exactly anything.
Yeah. So you start this mission sneaking around Rotterdam Harbor
Yeah, it's good stuff.
and doing shit with trains and
Hiring strippers.
hire strippers for distractions. You shoot some dogs for some reason.
Yeah, how come the dogs aren't attacking anybody else? Like,
I don't know.
yeah.
But your plan is to put a tracker on one of Boris's underlings so you can follow him to where Boris is.
Mm-hmm.
And so you
Right,
do that as your super hitman self. And you put the tracker on him and you track Boris to this boat,
Mhm.
which is whatever. So you sneak onto the boat and you find out that Boris set up an emergency nuke. In case,
Sure.
in case
Sure.
he needs to, something goes wrong, he can just blow up the nuke.
And he arms it.
Yeah, which is... This is stolen straight out of an 80s action movie,
Yeah, it is.
this whole mission.
I thought it was like, oh God, I can't. Under Siege 2?
Yeah, there you go.
Is
I know, that was a
an
train.
early 90s action movie?
No, it's
Any
more,
of
it's more like Die Hard with a Vengeance, when the boat with the big bomb, right?
There we go.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, you disable the nuke because you can disable nukes also.
Yeah, and there's like a timer that looks like it was going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why would you want a nuke timer that fast if you're just walking out after you arm it?
But eventually you disable the nuke and then you chase him down and kill him and escape.
Oh, thank God.
And then you get the mother load from your boss and it says,
Mhm.
hey, the same customer gave us those 4 people to kill. That's a big no-no.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know how they don't know that ahead of time.
Isn't it like a big no-no not to tell you who your fucking
Yeah.
person paying you is?
Yeah, it's some random guy sending me Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And I found out it's the same guy.
I love this. She's like, that's a rule we have where we don't send the same person for the same person.
Yeah. But he
But-
wants one more person killed, so we're going to send you.
Yeah, but she's like, we'll bend the rules because he's powerful. It's like,
Yeah.
aren't all your fucking
That's-
clientele powerful?
That's what made me think that this is a startup assassin agency.
Yeah.
It's not a...
Gotcha. Probably.
I want the guy who killed 4 people so far.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, you're good at assassinations. Do this for this guy.
Yeah.
He's powerful. We don't know who he is, but whatever. Yeah, they just kind of bully around the bosses of the ICA.
Yeah.
He's like, you got to go kill Dr. Kovacs, who works at a high security hospital, which is a weird phrase.
Yeah.
They're doing some nefarious shit
Yeah.
if they're in a high security hospital. Or it's like a jail
Oh,
hospital.
no.
It's kind of like a sanitarium.
It's, oh my God, is
Yeah.
it where you came from?
Probably.
No, it can't be. It can't be.
No,
That's
you're right, it
silly,
can't be.
guys.
Why would they send you home?
You don't recognize it when you get there.
Not right away.
And here's where you use
Oh.
Chump Slap's favorite alias,
Yeah.
the Reaper.
Yeah, he calls himself Reaper. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I'm such a badass assassin. My codename's Reaper. But
Tobias Reaper.
yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
boy.
Yeah.
And Dr. Kovacs notices you coming, so he calls an emergency. And I also wrote down he has a skull on his desk for some reason.
Because he's a scientist.
Yeah, but when Reaper finally gets there, he's like, "Haha, I'm 47." And guess what? You're the one who had the needle.
What?
No.
And that scares Kovacs enough to make him confess everything right away.
He's like, no, it wasn't me. It was Ort Meyer.
Yeah. Ortmeyer's the boss. He was doing this weird DNA stuff here, whatever. And then he mentions Ortmeyer, and then you kill him.
Yep. Dumbass.
And then some hyper specialized SWAT team breaks in to try and catch you.
Right.
So you do Hitman stuff and dress up and evade them.
Oh, shit.
And you talk to some of the, I don't know if they're inmates or patients, but...
Well, I think one of the patients you talked to was the guy you saved from the basement of the Hong Kong hotel.
That's
Yeah,
what
I thought that was
too.
the same guy.
Yeah.
But it's weird that he'd be here.
I know, but they said, like in the wiki, I think it said it.
It said they had the same name, but I just thought it was weird. Anyway, you get him some like antidote or makes him lucid for a little bit, some kind of meds.
Yeah.
And he tells you that, hey, you used to be here and they ran experiments on us. What are they doing?
Oh, no.
And he leads you to a secret entrance underneath the elevator.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
He's like, I'll go up, you sleep underneath it.
Yeah.
And that's where you
Okay.
go into this facility and you find out that's where you came from in the beginning of the game.
Oh, my God. So now what do you have to
It
do?
all looks familiar. And you start running into clones of yourself.
Nice.
Okay, so this is where, well, the game kind of lost me. But the guy that you saved, couldn't he have been a clone of the guy that you saved in Hong Kong?
Could have.
Oh.
Like another version?
Because you find
Maybe?
out
I don't know.
That
they've been
makes
doing
sense too, yeah.
DNA cloning experiments in this thing.
Yeah, like why do they have him? He was like CIA agent or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it could just be a coincidence. It was the same guy, and he was like kind of following you or trying to figure out the whole big picture.
Maybe. Yeah. Who knows?
But
They don't go into it.
you end up fighting not clones of yourself, but very similar. They're more of a mindless automatons of yourself.
Yeah, they're 48s.
Yeah, they're
Fucking idiots is what they are.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, they just roll out in the middle and get shot in the face. But
I have in my notes here, the professor says a bunch of shit about perfecting humans, and then I have whatever, you get a minigun.
you find out they've been doing DNA experiments, and you're like a mix of the DNA of the first 4 guys you killed.
Oh.
And they were all in on this to try and make a perfect assassin, and Ortmeyer wanted to get rid of the other people that had the assassons for himself.
How much of a fucking ego do you have to have to be like, my
Yeah.
DNA's got to be used if it's going to be a perfect assassin?
It's a good point. That's a oof.
And so he tells you all that, and then kind of runs away a little bit, and you kill some more Agent 48s.
Mhm.
And eventually you dress up as an Agent 48. I don't know. You pretend to be an Agent 48, and you finally come across Ortmeyer, and he's like, "Oh, you did it. You're done." And then you're like, "Nope, I'm 47," and you shoot him in the face.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, that was the wrong one. I was fooled," even though they look exactly alike.
Yeah.
I never would have thought this could have possibly happened. Where I send in 50 dudes that look exactly like the dude I'm trying to get.
So dumb.
But that's kind of the end of it. It's
Oh,
like, oh,
thank Christ.
is the Hitman free? You learn the Hitman's origins.
Which are apparently a test tube? That was his origins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a clone of... Well, you're not a clone. You're just a genetically engineered assassin.
You're more of a cocktail.
Yeah.
So was he a real person that got infused, or was he like a baby or a...
Pretty sure he was born in a lab.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Now the thing
So
is,
just
did
developed
he
as
grow
a
up?
fully grown human.
Yeah, I don't know if he
I don't
grew
know.
up or if he just became
Maybe they'll
human.
explain it in further Hitman games. But
I assume he just became human like 48s did right away.
I don't know. I guess they might be good at cloning. Who knows?
That's it. That's the game. We did it. We got through it.
Yeah, it's over.
Well, then let's go ahead and we'll move into final thoughts.
Ooh.
Oh, what are they?
We threw Chump Slap under the bus last game, so I guess I'll go first this time.
Whatever floats your
Yeah,
boat,
good.
boss.
Take the pressure off me, man. I'm scared again.
All right, I'll go first, but I don't remember what any of these questions were.
I got him.
Oh, you can help me
I
out?
don't.
Sweet.
Would you stealth this game?
Hard.
Did the story punch your card? How many out of 27 stars?
That might have been the best one.
Okay. Do I want to play this game now? No, I don't like stealth games to start. I like the idea of doing a bunch of random weird shit to sort of solve the puzzle. As from like a puzzle solving aspect, that might be fun.
Maybe.
But ultimately, you're stealthing around, and just who has the time? You know.
Fair.
So I don't think so. I don't think I'd play this game. Did the story punch my card?
That's what I said.
I mean, it was pretty dumb.
That's not a killer, though.
No, I mean, they had me going to, okay, let's see where this is going. Let's see where this is going, until we got to the point where you were a clone made by 4 other special assassins, or a lab rat, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I was like, okay, this is just... There's no need for that. You could have explained this guy's backstory as like a ex-military guy who got brainwashed or something. That would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah. But I think that would have been cliched. I don't know.
Maybe? I do like the idea that there was just a time jump in the beginning and you went right into your first mission.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, well, he was like, his mind was shut down. We're living this in real time as he does. Which is kind of cool. But does the story work for me, aka punch my card? I think overall it really doesn't. I don't think it was that good. I think it was pretty bare bones. The voice acting was real bad. The roundabout ways, I realize, is the way that this game series goes, and that's what they do. But I found it, adding in the stealth factor to also doing that, I found it pretty tedious, and I would not enjoy it.
Fair.
So, score, I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to try to give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt because of the time it came out. It was very innovative. So, I'll give it a solid 5.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable for the quality of the story and the voice acting.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, fair.
And I mean, I kind of like the fact that I don't know what the other Hitman games are like. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is my unbiased opinion on the first game.
All right.
So, 5 stars it is.
Good stuff.
But how about you, Sir Chump Slap?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What do you want to know?
Did this movie make you want to play the game now? Did the story make you want to have a cow?
You love saying
Yeah,
cow.
he does. He
I
fits
cow
in
and now,
every
that's all I got. Plow, sow. What score you plow
the
this
sow.
sow?
Always fits in cow.
I know.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else rhymes with now.
Stop using now.
All right, fine. I'll change it up for next week.
Okay. Well, no, I don't think you should. But
Fucking assholes.
do I want to play it? No. Because, as we all know, stealth games can fuck off.
Fuck off.
Plus, I don't know, it's old. Looks like shit. Probably controls like shit. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. But I think it looked like it controlled like shit. So
I think it looked like.
I don't want to be too concrete in my opinions here. But no, I wouldn't play it. Story worked for me as... Who was hiring you? Who paid you to kill all these people?
Ortmeyer.
Yeah, the professor.
Why would he make you kill his
Doctor?
doctor at his home? Like
I assumed he wanted to tell you because you're his assassin now.
you thought did he think you'd come to him and be like, "Oh, thank you, Dad"?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It was silly.
I mean, the man's got a huge ego problem. He probably thought that you'd be like, "Oh, sweet Dad, I love you."
yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like that these 4 random ass douchebags grouped up in the French Foreign Legion and be like, "Yo, let's make a fucking clone assassin thing."
Yeah, you think they'd be kind of focused on making money?
Yeah.
Were
Well,
they
they
dabbling
were.
in clone assassins?
Except the terrorist, I guess he wasn't, but I think the rest of them were making money.
Was Ortmeyer part of the French Foreign Legion too?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. So why didn't he just do it like... Did he even use their DNA? Was he fucking fooling them the whole time? I don't know. The story was dumb as hell. Let's say that.
Okay.
So no, it did not work for me. Except there was a story beginning. No, not really a beginning. Kind of an ending. Fuck it. I'll give it a 3.
3 it is.
3 out of 27.
I did enjoy it when you were just walking through that in your head. Like, does it have an ending? No. Wait, it doesn't have a beginning. No, that's not really a beginning.
Yeah, it's got nothing.
And I don't think you're wrong about any of those assumptions or
Assertions.
observations.
Okay.
Man, words are fucking hard. Let's go. Let's talk to the word man then. Dr. Syintist.
Ooh.
Yeah, scientist.
Chump Slap, do you know what the questions are? You can ask him this time.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Scientist.
Would I have a cow?
You know you want to play it now. How'd the story work for thou? How many stars out of 20 cow?
Dickety cow?
Dickety cow.
No. So the same stealth game, blah, blah, blah. I don't play like anything. Did the story work for me? I mean, it's same as every stealth game story almost we've done. Someone hires you to do stuff and it turns out they're the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah, you're always getting hired by the fucking enemy.
Yeah.
There's always a fucking twist
Yeah.
in those assassin
Yeah. And
whatever.
I mean, this one, the clone aspect was kind of cool. Threw a little science in there, even though it's ridiculous
Sure.
science, but it's still there.
It is science.
It is.
No, it's real. It's real.
I seen it.
Yeah.
Dolly.
I was going to say they cloned it cheap.
Yeah.
But I mean, the ridiculousness you have to go through to kill the people. Why can't you just fucking kill them? You're a sniper. You snipe people through the entire game, and then
Yeah, like the first part of the first mission, you snipe some dude.
yeah,
And that's
you can't just. You have to poison this guy with poison that's going to kill him in 20 seconds.
And he doesn't even eat it anyway.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it seems a little
Right.
sloppy. I think your management's the problem. I don't know if it's a story problem. It's the management in the
true
game.
that.
You need a better employer. But I mean, it's all right. It did what it did. It's nothing super complex. Slight little twist, I guess, because hey, all these guys were throwing in the French Foreign Legion. I think gives it an extra star just for that's the first we've heard it in 2.5 years.
True.
Even though it's ridiculous. I mean, I got to give it props for that. I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
But yeah, I gave it 5 stars, just like Poppascotch.
All right.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Bentley in the French Foreign Legion?
I don't remember.
Well, wasn't the guy from Valiant Hearts in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
Twice in 2 weeks.
And your controller's name was Diana Burnwood.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I know, right?
How many stars was that altogether?
13.
Oh, that's 13 total stars, which gives us the exact same score as Scarface, The World Is Yours.
Oh, that's terrible. This is so much better than that game.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
This game was 1 point better than Bullet Witch
Yeah, I might argue that one.
and 1 point less than Time Shift.
I still don't remember what happened.
I know. It's so bad, though.
Yeah.
And we did give Saints Row a 16, so
Fair enough.
Well, that was your
3 less
generic
than that.
sandbox game.
Yeah. All right. There it is.
there it is. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Scientist Classic Wrestling Finisher Lock of the Way.
Lock of the way.
Lock.
Lock him up.
Every week, we ask Dr. Scientist for a 100% guaranteed amazing wrestling finisher, and he has never let us down. This week, Dr. Scientist, what do you got for us?
Oh, bring your buddy to help you with this wrestling move when you do it in real life in a street fight.
Right?
Obviously.
It's from the tag team called Beer Money Incorporated, or just Beer Money, whatever you want to call
Never
them.
heard of him.
And the move's called the DWI,
Oh,
drinking while
snap.
investing. I don't know. I don't know why they named it that.
Were they like?
It could have just been. They could have just
Businessmen?
kept. Yeah, kind of.
There you
I
go.
think.
There you go.
But Beer Money, I guess, is drinking while. I don't know.
Whatever.
They didn't need to call it that. They could have just left it DWI.
Jesus Christ, this looks involved. How are you going to explain how this is done?
Well, it's described as an elevated neckbreaker powerbomb combo.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. I'll read what is on the Pro Wrestling Wiki.
Okay.
Is performed when one attacking wrestler stands facing a bent over opponent and seizes the opponent around the waist, flipping them over as a suplex.
Mm-hmm. Belly to back.
No. belly. It's not belly either. It's just regular suplex.
All right.
And you instead of dropping them on the ground, you just flip them onto your partner's shoulders behind you, leaving him in a prone powerbomb position, like it just. And then you both drop to the ground in a powerbomb and a neck breaker at the same time. It looks kind of cool, and it would definitely win you a street fight.
Might not kill somebody.
No, it would hurt.
Everyone involved.
Except the guy in the back doing the powerbomb. It might not hurt him.
I'm watching the powerbomb portion of it, and it looks like the two gentlemen performing the powerbomb on their opponent all hit the ground first.
Maybe.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, the brunt of the hit is their knees.
Well, I think in wrestling, spoiler alert, they try and not hurt the other person.
No, that's bullshit. Get out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Wrestling's
Why is it an
real.
Olympic sport?
He's got you there, Dr. Scientist. He's got you there.
I can't explain that. Yeah, it's cool. Do it this week if you can. DWI, drinking while investing.
Oh,
There will be a
telling our
link to
listeners
it.
to have a DWI.
No, wait, hold on. There will be a link to it on our YouTube channel. You can go there, like, and subscribe. That really helps us out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's going to take us to our second favorite segment of every week, which is our second favorite segment of every week. Not our second favorite.
Fair enough.
It is Chump Slaps. Would you rather?
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
From the top ropes. Every week, we ask Chump Slap a 100% guaranteed awesome would you rather question, and he has to answer it and explain himself. So this week, Sir Chump Slap, I got 5 cards in front of me. I'm going to randomly pick one. Okay. Ooh, okay. There's a little bit of setup.
Mm-hmm.
For this one, you're going to get caught.
Uh-oh.
All right? And a police officer is going to show up. All right?
Sexy.
So, in that scenario, would you rather get caught having sex in public or shitting your pants in public?
Why the hell would a cop show up?
You're
shitting my pants.
What
This
law does
is-
he break?
This is you
causing
doing the
sin.
act in, let's say, an alley.
Shitting your pants in an alley?
Police officer walks by.
Is it? It'd be better if he just wasn't shitting his pants and just like dropped trow and shitting in an alley.
No, that's not what.
No, that's not what he asked though.
Shitting your pants in public by a police officer
I get.
or having sex in public.
How many other people are around?
I'm going to... Okay, I guess we'll start the scenario with...
It's in a school zone.
You're at a firehouse. No, it's... You're tucked away in an alley. The cop says, "What the fuck?" And then everyone notices.
Like people start coming out of their house.
You are getting hung up on the wrong person.
Cop's like, "Hey, everybody, check this guy shitting himself." It's pretty funny. Well, I guess for the rest of my life to not be on a, maybe I would be. I don't know. I think I'd take shitting myself so I'm not on like a sexual predator list. Because I'm sure there would be some type
I don't know if having sex in public would put you on a sexual predator list.
I think it would. Maybe not predator list, but
Depending on
sexual
how bad your lawyer
deviant
was.
or some shit.
You have to do the Megan's Law stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to go, "Hey, everybody, I had sex in public and a cop was watching.
Cop was watching. That changes it a little bit. That's not exactly what
I had
happened.
sex with a cop in public. Sorry, guys."
But then you'll always be known as the dude who shit his pants.
Would I? I could move. I don't have to tell everybody.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't be a police record about it.
Yeah.
Because I figure if a cop sees you having sex, he's like, all right, we got to do something about this.
I
But if
think
a cop rolled up and saw you shitting your pants, he'd be like, dude,
he might be sympathetic.
get it together.
It's like, sorry.
He'd be like, I had some bad Taco Bell. He's like, I understand, man.
Yeah.
I'll turn on the lights and walk you home.
Don't get in my car. Yeah. Yeah, but if I wasn't on a list or anything, I'll take the sex in public. Because that's just fun.
If you knew you weren't going to be on a list.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I didn't have a permanent record of it. And depends who I was having sex with. That's not.
How about yourself?
Well, then,
That's
no.
not it. That's an entirely different thing.
Well, then I'll just take the shitting myself because that's even.
Yeah.
That's less embarrassing.
You'd definitely be on a sex offender list too if that was
Yeah.
All right. So Chump Slap wants to shit himself.
Don't we
I
all?
wouldn't say want.
So if anyone had any tips or ideas or thoughts or YouTube links they could send you about how to stealthily shit in public, where could they send that directly to you, Sir Chump Slap?
I'd love to see some videos, tutorials of how to stealthily shit in public. But you can send that to plottytime@gmail.com. I'll read and respond to each and every one.
You got to start with not wearing underwear and then just baggy shorts.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's say they want to get to us faster on the socials with them and their buddy doing a tag team wrestling finisher, drinking while investing.
Yeah.
Where would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plottytime on Instagram, Twitter, and SDC Swingers Lifestyle.
Apparently
Nice.
OnlyFans.
But yeah, you can also check us out on YouTube. Like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. Or go to our store, plottytime.com. There's a bunch of shit there, and it's dope.
It is pretty dope.
Let's see if we can get 10 likes on a video.
Yeah, 10 likes to your video, and I don't know, we'll send someone a free shirt if you comment.
Yeah, out of one of the comments, we'll send a shirt.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Are you going to comment?
Yeah.
You want a shirt, don't you?
First.
All right, well, that's on this video, and that does it for us. So go play some video games. Don't trust Dr. Scientist, and we'll talk to you next time.
Peace.
Peace.